my dear students, welcome to another interesting English lesson. Our topic for the day is ordering a meal in a restaurant. So, one of the major problem that we all encounter while going to restaurant is the food ordering part, right? So, here we are going to do a couple of activities and practice how to order food in a restaurant. Okay, so let's get started. Yes, so we will quickly do a warm up activity, which is basically a revision of vocabulary. I'm sure everybody is familiar with all these words that's been listed down here. Last class, we have learned all these words, which is fruits, vegetables, dairy, meat, desserts. Okay, right? Yes, you all are familiar with these words, correct. So now I want you all to split into group of 3 or 4 with 3 or 4 students each. Okay, and each group will be given one food category from this list. All right, and each group member has to come up with words related to that food category that's been given to you. Okay, one of the major thing that you have to keep in mind is that you cannot repeat a word or mispronounce it. All right, so in case there happens a repetition or a mispronunciation, the other group can quickly clap their hands and stop the person and clear what it is. I mean, the mistake made has to be identified and it has to be corrected. All right, hope you all got a fair idea how to play this game. Yes, so for example, if there's a fruit is the chosen word category, I mean food category for group A, means one person will say apple, second person will say banana, third person will say pear, fourth person says oranges. I mean, what is oranges? Then quickly the other group has to clap their hands, stop the person and correct him that it is orange. Oranges, not oranges. Okay, so that's how it goes. So let's get started. Okay, everybody has done a very good job in this activity. I'm so happy about it. So you all are ready to start the session now. So first part is a listening comprehension that you're going to do. Okay, so before we start with, I got to introduce you something. Have you all seen this? What it is? It is a menu. Perfect. And where do you use it? It is used in a restaurant to place the order. Perfect. Menu is used in a restaurant to place the order. So you all are familiar with this, okay? Right? Yeah, so let's do the listening comprehension right now. So what I will doing is I will playing an audio clip, which is basically a conversation happening in a restaurant between a waiter and the customer. Okay, what I want you to do is listen to the conversation carefully and note down the food words that you hear in that particular conversation. Okay, so please take a piece of paper, listen to the conversation and list down what you think are food words in that conversation. You just don't have to worry about the spelling or anything. What you hear, you note it down if you think it is a food related word. Okay, so shall I play the conversation? Yes, please listen to it. Okay, so that's done. So everybody has got your list ready, I'm sure. So how many words did you all got? Yes, you got 4, 8, 6, 3. Perfect. So different numbers. Okay, so can anybody, one of you, please share your list with me? Yeah, thank you so much. So here it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words Mr. A has got. So these are the words. I will read it out. Lentil soup. Anybody else has got? Yeah, many of them. Perfect. Zucchini pie. Yes, still many is got. Very good. Lettuce. Very good. Egg. Perfect. Tomato salad. Perfect. Garlic bread. Very good. So these are the words Mr. A has got. Anybody else has got any other words other than the what is there in this list? No, perfect. So these are basically the words that was there in the conversation, which has been rightly noted. And I'm sure most of y'all got all these words that's there in the list. Perfect. You guys are doing a very good job. I'm so happy about it. Claps for you guys. Okay, so let's quickly move on. Next part is about identifying questions, how the waiter is asking the question, the pattern, how he asks the question, and how the customer replies to it. Okay, and so for this, I will again play the conversation, the same conversation that you heard last time. I will play that once again. You have to listen to the conversation, and what you have to do is to identify the questioning part, how the waiter questions the customer and how the customer is answering the waiter. That's what I want you to focus on while hearing this conversation. Okay, it's the same conversation that you heard right before. I'm playing it once again. Okay. All right, so have you all heard the conversation? Have you all got the question pattern? Can you all please share with me? What is the first question that you hear in that conversation? Anybody, please? What would you like to eat exactly? And who is asking it? Is this the customer or the waiter? Yes, the waiter is asking this question. What would you like to eat? The waiter is asking the question. And how does the customer replies to it? I'll have the lentil soup with some garlic bread and zucchini pie too. That's the answering pattern to that question, right? What would you like to have is what the waiter asked, for which customer replies, I would like to have some lentil soup with garlic bread and zucchini pie too. Any other question? Any other question the waiter asks? Would you like anything to drink? Would you like anything to drink? That's a questioning pattern. And how does the customer replies? I'll have water, please. Yes, I'll have water, please. A Coke, please. Correct. Very good. So you are able to identify and understand how the question looks like, and you know how to answer to it. Correct? Very good. You guys are doing a great job. Thank you so much. So moving on to the next part is a very interesting thing that you're going to do, which is a role play. Do you all enjoy doing role play? Yes, even I do. So this is a simple role play. What I want you to do is to role play the conversation that you heard right now. Okay, so I have a copy of the conversation. I have a copy of it. So I'll be distributing one copy to each one of you. Just go through the conversation. Keep it in your mind. I'm not asking you by heart. Just keep the conversation in your mind. Keep an idea of it and role play it like how it happens in a restaurant. You have to split yourself into groups and role play it. Okay, shall we start? Yes, perfect. Okay, so the role play is also done pretty well. Very good. So now we are almost reaching the end of the session. So we'll do a quick activity to wrap up the session, which is preparation of a menu. Okay, so I have a few shops listed down here. What I want you to do is you become groups, split yourself into groups and become 3 or 4 groups, and each group should choose one of the shop. Okay, you decide which shop you want to choose from this list, and you have to brainstorm your ideas and prepare a menu for the chosen shop. Okay, and then once the menu has been prepared, split your group, and one group will role play the conversation, the food ordering part, using the menu prepared by the other group. All right? Is that idea clear to you? You prepare the conversation, you prepare the menu and split yourself into different groups, and one group will role play the conversation, the food ordering part, using the menu prepared by the other group. All right? So that's the end of the session today. Thank you so much for listening. Until we meet next time, take care. Bye-bye.